You're watching Look Back 2009, a very special year-end episode. Today we're coming to you from the control room here at ET Now. This is where, at a click of a mouse, Starting Up hits the airwaves. Now, the most popular part of our show is, of course, the elevator pitches. Today we look back at some of the elevator pitches in 2009 that really impressed the investor community. They traveled the world on a shoestring and then decided to share their ideas and experiences with anyone else who's interested.
Our business model earlier was where we'd consult and plan customized vacations.
Last year, we used to have 3 to 4 queries a week. This year, we've grown by 300%. The tipping point for us was when we started the Backpack with Suchna and Yogi trips, and we took our first trip to Central Europe. The average cost of the backpacking trips is around 1 lakh to 1,25,000, and we do about 10 to 12 trips in a year where we take around 8 to 10 people with us. This works to around 1 crore in revenue annually.
In order to scale our business, we realized we can't go on every trip personally. So we need to clone others like us to go on these trips.
They want to join the tourism big league.
We would like to pitch to raise 2 crores capital in our company in return for 25% equity stake.
To get into the big leagues of off-the-beaten-path travel. And then there was Library Wala. Awesome idea. If you don't have time to go to a lending book library or don't want to buy the book, then have the rented book come to you.
We would like to offer 10 to 15% of equity stake in our business for an investment of around $400,000. That is approximately 2 crores. We are looking to use this income for a deeper penetration in the current operating markets, for adding value-added services such as regional books, audiobooks, as well as certain professional books.
Speaking to the handset, it goes both onto the Twitter stream as well as a tweet on Twitter.
They take pride in calling themselves Twitter on steroids.
Chief Operating Officer has founded 2 mobile startups in the past, and I have been involved with multiple startups in the web and mobile space. We have a 2-pronged business model. One is through rev share with mobile operators, and the other is through advertisements on Twitter.
Meet Twitter, a mobile phone Twitter application.
To the iPhone to Android, our application works across all the handsets. By the end of 2010, we project to have a revenue.
This was the first time that a startup tweeted their financial information and their pitch.
By the end of 2012,
Straight from Silicon Valley, this was Starting Up's first international elevator pitch.
and the user base expanding to 25 million users. Twitter today is an internet sensation with over 75 million users. Reach media on Twitter, sky is the limit.
Elevator pitch requests came thick and fast from around the country. One startup that was really glad he came on Starting Up was Acton Biotech.
Very interestingly, I've been trying to give a long PowerPoint presentation to a lot of my friends and investors and things like that, and they have not understood what we do in the PowerPoint presentation or in documents. We've even made it shorter by making a one-page executive summary. But when I asked them to have a look at this video, they immediately called me and saying, "Now we understand what you do."
Acton Biotech's Starting Up debut made the investor community sit up and take notice, and he's well on his way to investment success. Fulfilling our mission of bringing startups and investors together.
So Himir Doshi from IDG Ventures got in touch with us. He asked for a lot of details. He asked for a lot of documents, business plan, etc. I have sent that to him. We are currently in discussion with him.
The other startup to reap a similar fortune was MoneyVidya.
To find you these geniuses, we launched moneyvidya.com. It's a website which features members and their stock market recommendations, which you can then follow and track.
What's really interesting is that we've devised an algorithm which rates all of our members based on how their stock picks actually perform in the market.
Our revenue model. Currently, our website is completely free. Soon, however, we'll be hiding the stock picks by our top members. Users will have to pay a fee to see them. And what's in it for our top members? They get a share of these subscription revenues.
We're forecasting that in 2 years' time, we'll have 5,000 subscribers generating 2 crore of revenue.
After being featured on Starting Up, they were equally surprised at being in the enviable position of having investors call them to take things forward. And the trend continued with a pitch that went on not too long ago.
We at India Offbeat design our vacations exactly as people demand them. Presently, we sell over 250 offbeat destinations across the country and many tourist experiences. Think about snorkeling in Andamans, or going on a hot safari in Rajasthan, or why not staying in a rural homestay in Uttarakhand? Well, that's what we do, provide cutting-edge tourism experiences to all our clients across the world.
An enthusiastic pitch got exactly what it deserved, an enthusiastic response from investors. Within a few days of watching the pitch, Akshat Rathee got in touch with our entrepreneur. India Offbeat is the 4th startup that Akshat is speaking with after watching them on Starting Up. In fact, he's also looking at Mithai Mate and Acton Biotech.
They had a passion, which a lot of other people had, but they definitely had the passion. They were also differentiated enough. So normally you need a company to be differentiated, be passionate. And when we met all of these people in person, they were open to new ideas. They were open to a sweat equity plus funding based model. And they were not inflexible in terms of their vision. They want to grow and they want to grow well, and they're open to other people helping them grow well.
Starting Up started out with the intention of bringing startups with potential closer to investors. Status check, yes, we have done that and will continue to do so next year.